guys, Meeple, and welcome back to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Pursuit of Happiness Big Box. Just got this one on Kickstarter. Let me show you what's in the box. So I think this game was already out, so it's an old game, but I guess they did like this new revamp with a big box. And I will tell you, I just read this, I haven't read it yet. I don't know that I like this slogan. Live the life you've always wanted. I mean, hopefully you already are living the life you want, right? I know I'm happy with my life. I get to talk to you guys, I get to do unboxings, I get to play cool games. But I mean, unless it's like maybe something you can't have, like your personal airplane. But I was like, are you telling us we're not living the life we wanted? But you know, that's just my opinion. Just a slogan, it's just a game, we're gonna go with it. Alright, so this is a 1 to 5 players, which again, solo, you know I'm all about that. 60 to 90 minutes, long game, 14 plus, which tells me it's not too easy to live the life you always wanted if you have to be 14 to do it. So we all have a common desire, the desire for happiness. Yeah, well, you know, sure. Okay, we're just gonna open it up. But before I do, it also came with a playlist. I'm going to show you that before I dig into the box, so you can kind of tell what, I mean, this is a big game, and I know the box is big, but look how much space it takes. Let me tell you, this game is a table hogger. And it's going to be apparently a lot of cards that you are going to be using to set your on your path, because I do believe you kind of, it's like a game where you go through your life from childhood all the way to adulthood, and even you know, you grow older and you have adventures, and depending on what cards you pick, well, you know, you have a happy life. But that's the play mat, and then we're gonna open it up, and okay, here we go. First thing is a rule book, so let's take a look at that. And there's also your components and stuff. Ooh, expansions, 3 different expansions, different modules you can play. Expansions and modules, consolidated rulebook. Okay, so let's see. Here's our contents, tons of cards like I imagined. Community expansion, the popularity track, how popular you are. Not that that's really what's gonna make you happy, I don't think so, but hey, there's another expansion, the nostalgia expansion. So, okay, so this is not the core game. Friends, solo game, I like that. Mutual friends, health activities, security, services, group items, tons of things to do. I mean, it is life, right? It is complicated. Kids and single parents, all right? A little bit of everything. And then let's see, is this the rule book? Has the components, has the setup. Yeah, it looks like here's gameplay, all right. It's very colorful rulebook with all those grades of colors here. Card actions, stress track, a lot of reading, even though it's not that long. And just solo game, okay, not a lot to do with it solo, I'm glad. And then the credits. Next we have tokens, so let's open these up. Looks like there's 2, and let's take a closer look, even though I think you can pretty much tell what they are from here. Here you go. I mean, I don't think they're all that interesting. They're probably just to track your progress in the different things in the game, and they're very similar. Looks like more of the same here on this second board. All right, back in the box. There's, I guess, if you don't want or you don't have the play board, this is the board. I like that it has space to keep your stuff. Let's lift this up, see what else you can see down there. Okay, there's that, more tokens, and more little spaces to keep your things organized. I like that. So just take a quick look down here. Okay, and down there. We'll come back to this in a minute. What do you guys prefer? The board like this, hard, or the play mat? I'm not sure what the answer to that is yet. I guess I'll have to try both. I would think the play mat, just because it's easier to grab cards from there as opposed to this hard surface. But yeah, it looks exactly the same. I don't know, it looks smaller for some reason, I think. The other one took more space. And then these hearts, looks like it's just hearts, guys. Let's see. Just a couple of chits, yeah. So, okay. Let's see, there's one die, regular six-sided. There's cubes, black cubes, tons of cubes here. I don't think I need to show you all of these. There's clouds, a couple of different sevens. They're check marks, not sevens, but you know, depends on how you look at them. They can look like a seven. Your standard meeples, which I'm glad to see. Not a lot of games have these guys anymore. And this is Meeple Village, so come on, make more meeples. And then these, which I would think is to mark actions, which come in, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. Down here we have these, which I think is to put more cards. I don't think you write on them. This is the other side, probably for the expansions, which already come in the playmat. Tons of baggies. Let's take a look at these. It just looks like the different modules. You add these, if you're playing with that specific module, you'll add this little extra board. You can dream of experiences. Over here is your popularity track. Okay, it's nothing in the back. And your friends, because what's a life without friends? Start friendship. And then these other ones, I'm guessing it's just to put cards. I don't know. Children, maybe? They do have that childish kind of look to them. Okay, I guess they're different things. I don't know. But there they are. Alright, we're back here. And I'm happy to say I like the insert. I don't know if it's functional. I mean, it has a lot of places to put cards. There's something down there is a lot of cards. We'll take a look at them quickly, because if not, the video will be 5 hours long. I just want you to see that the insert looks like you can put stuff away. So that's always good. It's like some kind of town or school, and on the back, same. All right, we're gonna start looking at these cards. Life goals, trends, events, stuff. Yeah, this is the, it reminds me of, what is it, Civilization, I think it was called, where you can just also kind of create your life. We have a part, kind of cartoonish. I think it's similar to the old version of the game, but I never really owned that other one. Did you? And if you did, is it different? Does it look very, very different? There's more life goals. Okay, some kind of children, mutual, friends, item activity. Okay. And it looks like there's little icons that we're gonna have to learn in order to know how we're doing and what we're doing. Kickstarter promos. Okay. I did see some of these, they're pretty cool. I mean, I don't want to go over every card because there's a ton of them. I like that car though. Yeah, maybe it is the life I always wanted. Although I did have a nice car once. Sold it already. I mean, it broke on me. The stick broke and it got stuck on third gear. And I had to drive it home like that. And then I put it in the garage and then I couldn't take it out because it was in third gear. I couldn't reverse it. It was funny. And then when I called and I told people what my car was, they were like, oh no, we're not touching that. And I'm like, okay, last time I buy an expensive car. So that was that. That was the story. Okay. And then this is gratitude pack. I'm not sure what that is, but sure. Camels? Well, okay, I've never ridden a camel. Have you? You ever been to a place where you can ride a camel? That would be pretty cool, I think. Alright, so these are just the different, the different backs which tell you where the cards go. And what are these? The Pursuit of Happiness, more promos, okay. I mean, it really has a lot of stuff. This is going to be one of those games that you can replay and you're not going to see the same cards. I don't know if there's multiples. I haven't seen any multiples, although I'm going kind of fast because there's so much. So, but at least they'll give you an idea of the art and the symbols that are in the game. There we go. Jazz Club. right now we're more of a folk. if you don't know, I have a band named At the Starlight, and we play folk music. If you want to check us out, we're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music. Just look for At the Starlight, and that's me playing the keys and all those songs. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do, and if you've listened to it, would you please leave me a message and let me know what you think of our music. And you actually get a sneak peek of our music every time you watch one of our videos, because all of the music that you see here on my videos is songs that we have put out on Spotify and Apple Music. So at the beginning of the video you hear a song from At the Starlight. At the end of the video you hear a song from At the Starlight. So I'm using my own music because of course it's my music, I can't. I do hope that you guys enjoy that, and if you are able to support us, please do so. You can always use more supporters, more followers on Spotify, and more views on YouTube. And it's kind of cool when you see somebody that you watch, like me playing games here, and all of a sudden you see me doing something completely different. I don't know, I do believe it shows you another side of me. I remember in the original game there were some cards that were like definitely for like board gamers. They made a reference to playing board games, which is so cool to see, because everybody who's going to play this game is a board gamer, right? So you do want to see. Right now we're looking at different countries, so this looks like it's the traveling pack or something like that. But I'm just saying, somewhere in here there might be something board game related. And I remember when I played games like Civilization and The Pursuit of Happiness. Look at that nice car. You can tell I like cars, huh? I don't know, it's always cool when you find something that you can relate to, like board games, because I can't relate to camels, but I can definitely relate to board games. I guess these are your friends. More numbers. Base game deck 1. Okay. So maybe this is where the board games are at. Here's a television. Sure. Some dog. There's some kind of chess game, I think. Guitar. Talk about bands. If you guys want to see a run through of this one, let me know in the comments below. I always ask you to do that because I will play it on my own, but if you're not interested and I don't see that you guys want to see playing through, then I just won't. There's a video game. But if you're interested, then I will surely put it up on the channel. If I think that you guys are gonna like it, still will put it up on the channel. But whenever you tell me you want to see something, I make sure I do that. Here is base game deck 2. Some more. There we go. Is that video game collection? Okay, no board games yet. I haven't seen the board games. Maybe I did pass them and I just didn't notice. Clubbing. Yeah, that's something I can't relate to. I don't do clubs. Although when I play with the band, we have to go to this venues. It's so funny because I'm already tired, and I'm supposed to play and stuff. It's just not my thing, But of course we're there to play, so we do it. And then we do enjoy playing, of course. It's always fun to perform live. Okay, here we go. This is the back, some life goals, child traits, a lot of things. Yeah, this game is one of those that you can immerse yourself and create a story. There's some community outcomes. I don't know if these are player aids. Could be, I don't know. More life goals, more art, more items, more community, a lot of community. Okay, and they tell you what this deck does. So community. Oh, this is the expansion. That's why. Okay. I always like to play with the base game first before I start mixing in expansions, just to see if the core game is doable first, and to understand it better, and then I add extra stuff to complicate my life. Although there are some games that you do want to play with the expansions all the time. Alright, these are sturdier. I don't know if they are, I don't know what they are really. Maybe part of your player board? All the same? Yeah, because they're all the same, and looks like you can just add it to your player board. I'm not sure what they do. Alright guys, and that's everything that comes in the box for the Pursuit of Happiness, the big box. And it's definitely a big box with tons of cards, tons of replayability. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. If you would like to see a run through, I already told you, leave me a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and join Meeple Village. We're ever growing. And if you're not following us already, we are on Instagram and we are on Twitter. Love to see you there as well. Thank you for joining me on this one. I'll see you all on the next one. But until then, may you play more games.